guys, welcome to another episode of the Teen Reporter. Today is going to be a different episode because we're going to be reacting to popular shorts creators, including a new shorts creator, just like me, because my YouTube shorts have gone viral, but not as viral as him because I think he is probably the GOAT. But we're going to review these channels and see, are they S tier or are they all the way down in F tier? So let's start off with Hussein. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. So let's go to his shorts, and we're going to be rating them on their most popular short, their two most popular shorts, and their two latest shorts. So let's see this. We're going to go to here, click on popular shorts, and then this one seems to be the most viewed video or short on his channel. It's called YouTube World Records That Will Never Be Broken. So let's react to this.
These are some YouTube world records that will never be broken. Until today. The most subscribers gained in a second apparently is
20,000 subscribers. I think that's Mr. Beast. Honestly, I think this is Mr.
by a
Beast.
guy named K's TV.
K's TV? How does who's even K's TV? Well, I don't know who he is, but for making 20,000 subscribers in a single second, I'll clap it up. Good job, Case TV. And speaking of subscribers, you should also subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. And let's get on with this.
He now has 12 million subscribers.
He has 11
How do you even do that?
million
How do you just
subscribers?
convince 20,000 people to subscribe to you in a
I
second?
think
That
it
doesn't
was a
make
live
sense.
stream.
The most views ever gained in
The most
one day
views
was
gained
on
in
an
one day,
ad
like
for a
Mr.
mobile
Beast.
game that I'm not gonna say.
It's an ad for a mobile game for the most views in a single day. Oh, this just looks like any other mobile game. But
Because I'm a businessman, I'm not doing any free promo. But it got 1.2 billion
you
views.
got 1.2 billion views in a single day? That game must be good, but it just looks like any other
in one
mobile
day,
game.
which is absolutely disgusting. The most subscribers
Most
lost
subscribers
in
in
one
one day. You must be pretty hated in order to do this. But how many subscribers did the
day
person lose?
was James Charles,
James Charles,
who lost 1.25
1.25 million subscribers after a video was posted by his former friend. Oh.
million in one day. You know what we should do?
So
Let's
there
make
was a lot
this
of
video the
controversy.
most subscribers gained from one short. So do this. Double click this and press this button.
Oh yeah, of course. I'll subscribe to you because you absolutely deserve this. And I'm gonna also give a heart. I'm gonna double tap. No, like that. I'll give you a heart. And what do the comments say? Ooh, this is good. I'm a businessman. No free promo. The reason he didn't include Ronaldo because this was made before Ronaldo's channel. Oh. I already knew this was made before, so let's see his other videos. What else did he do? So we go to his popular videos. Times actors nearly died while acting. Okay. Let's see this one.
These are actors that almost died while acting. Acting is a serious job. People do some crazy things for your entertainment. Sometimes even risking death, and other times actually dying. In this one movie,
Let's see this. You never know. So let's see if Hussein actually tells us that this is going to be real or not. So sorry about that, and we're back. So let's go back to times actors nearly died while acting. I don't believe that actors died, but let's watch this.
these are actors that almost died while acting. Acting is a serious job. People do some crazy things for your entertainment. Sometimes even risking death.
I believe this or
These are
not.
These are actors that almost died while acting. Acting is a serious job. People do some crazy things for your entertainment. Sometimes even risking death, and other times
Yeah, so a lot of people do like risk death for clout. I might have seen that a few times on the YouTube algorithm. Sometimes it's for good stuff, like maybe like skydiving, like to raise money for cancer or something. And other times it's just for clicks and views. Like for example, I live close to New York and there's like subway surfing. So subway surfing is always bad to see that people do this, like do stuff for clout. But if it's for actors, like if actors, like if they actually did this, I have huge respect for these actors.
Times actually dying. In this one movie called The Passion of Christ, this actor that you are looking at, his name is Jim. He played Jesus Christ in this movie.
Oh, he played Jesus Christ in The Passion of Christ? I didn't know that.
And on the last day of filming, before wrapping the entire movie up, Jim was giving an emotional speech in Italy, standing on top of a hill.
Oh, they filmed it in Italy, but that really doesn't matter. He was
They waited for the weather to get very cloudy, rainy, and dark so they could perfectly depict the emotion that they're trying to express. So they waited, and it started raining. So in the tiny time frame that they had to film the scene, Jim got
So he had to see, but he had to see his line.
struck by lightning. And not
He got struck by lightning? That's pretty rare, and he got
just
struck by
him.
lightning.
The assistant director also got struck by lightning and he fell down the hill because he was right next to him. And somebody else. Now, he almost died from that, but he also almost died a bunch of other times while filming this movie. He dislocated his shoulder while carrying a 150-pound wooden cross on his back. He got hypothermia from being half naked in the freezing rain. He got pneumonia. He got whipped with a real whip for real, and it just keeps going. He ended up surviving. He didn't die, but that's just a bit crazy, isn't it? These are actors that almost...
Okay, so I have huge respect for that Passion of Christ guy, because I think doing Jesus, that's a pretty hard job. So I just want to give a little clap. So good job. Anyway, I'm gonna see his 2 latest videos: kids show episodes that got banned, and a North Korean escapee found my video. So let's do this.
These are kids' show episodes that got banned. In Tom and Jerry, there was an episode that aired in November 1956 that was so unbelievably controversial that it had to get blasted off of the air. The episode is called Blue Cat Blue.
Wait, why is it called Blue Cat Blues?
In this episode, Tom and Jerry are actually friends for once, which is very irregular because for the entirety of the show, Tom is just trying to kill Jerry. But in this episode, they were friends. Jerry witnesses Tom fall deeply in love with this white cat.
Oh, he fell in love with that cat?
The problem was that Tom had a competitor. This dude. His name is...
Why is Butch smoking? I thought this was like a kid's cartoon, but okay.
Butch.
Yes.
Tom is poor, Butch is rich. So every single time that Tom tries to buy her anything, Butch
I think I've seen this episode before, but...
just brutally mogs his entire existence and gets something bigger and better. It got so bad to the point where Tom literally sold his soul
Yo, he literally sold his car
to impress this girl, just for Butch to run him over with his car and then drive off into the sunset as the two of them just got married. So Tom sat by the train tracks and waited for, you can imagine, kaboom. For a kid's show, this got taken a bit too...
Oh, come on, Tom and Jerry. Come on, Tom. Just don't commit suicide. It's not good. Don't do it.
Too far, and the episode got instantly deleted without a second's notice. I found more insane
Oh, I don't know this one.
episodes of kids shows that got banned. You can go watch that right here on my channel.
Of course, definitely check out Huxane's video because I think he does really good content. And also, for my final review of him, I think I'll put him on S tier. S tier is pretty good for him. So let's go to the next person, who is Omar Agami. So let's see this. We're gonna look at his 2 most popular videos and a new video that he made. Actually, it's short, so let's go to his most popular ones. A country's gun ratio. So let's see this one.
How many guns do you have per 100 people? Very strict about it. We got like 0.3 guns per 100 people. That's barely any. That's pretty good. We got like 3.
So far, I'm liking this. Like the countries are actually, the countries are speaking. This is actually a new a new good idea, and he uses his face for it, and he has a new voice, so that's good.
Per 100 people. Oh, same. It's strict here. We got like 3 guns per 100 people.
So
Pretty
these
good ratio.
So it seems like Japan, Nigeria, and China are all pretty strict about
So
it.
your population is huge, so you know the number is gonna be like big. Oh, we got 5 per 100 people. It's still
5 for 100
strict
people.
here. Still a lot if you count your population, but good ratio though. Well, we got 12 guns per 100 people. Okay, yeah, you got them off. Yeah, makes sense. We got like 23 guns per 100 people. You sweet.
Sweden? I actually thought it was like, I don't know. It was a safe
Sweden?
country.
Oh, we got 34 guns per 100
34
people.
guns.
Canada, aren't your people like nice and stuff? Why do they own so many? Oh, we don't use it for humans. We like hunt and stuff.
Oh, they
Oh,
hunt.
okay, makes sense. We got 120. US, it's per 100 people, you know? Yeah, there are more guns than
Wait, there are more guns than people in the United States?
what?
How
Well,
does,
we got Ohio.
how does that make sense?
That explains it.
Well,
Serious, how many guns do
come on, they got Ohio. But, you know, I like this one. So I'll give this a like. And what do the comments say? World, guns per 100 people. USA, people per 100 guns. You know, W comment from at the 96 Punisher 78. So this is Omar's most popular video. Let's go back and see another popular video. Countries with the shortest school days. So let's see this one.
countries? Who's got the shortest school days? For us, 6 hours and 50 minutes.
Oh, 6 hours and 50 minutes, but in Japan, like school is pretty strict, so
We're doing
Pretty
good.
short.
Japan, I thought you'd have like the longest days.
Yeah, like
No, but our
cram
quality of
school and
education
stuff.
is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty good. 6 hours and 50 minutes here too.
Oh, I
Same
didn't
6 hours and
expect that.
45
6 hours
minutes.
and
For us,
50
it's
minutes.
6 hours and a half. And our president wants to remove homework. See, that's the
why does the president want to remove homework?
dream. For us, we have like 5.5 hours and we do a lot of like
List.
learn while you play kind of stuff. So
5
we teach
hours.
them by like playing games. Exactly. It's awesome, isn't it? Also, us like 5 hours and a half. We really
Denmark, yeah,
care about children's happiness here. See, that's like amazing of you. Not better than me. Ours is only like 5 hours.
Finland is only 5 hours. Just imagine, I'm in middle school right now, and I go from 7:50. So basically, if my day was like 5 hours, it would be from 7:50 all the way to 12:50. That's the dream.
Is it good? We have like the best education system in
They have the best education system
the
in
world. Also, our people are the happiest. Other countries should learn from here.
Right.
Countries. Who's got the short?
Okay, so this one also deserves a like. In Finland, I think it's good. So France is 8 to 10 hours, and they want to add more classes. American school 7 hours. I already know this. The shorter, the better. A school student. So I think this is good, and I'm also gonna see his newest video. And I actually reported about the Italy and Spain airport drama that was going on. You can also check out my other long form video that I had. Link is in the description. So let's check this out. Italy and Spain airport drama.
Italy and Spain. What's new with you? Bro, there is some
Better.
drama between us, especially at airports. Yeah,
Why
we
is
have a
there
little
drama?
problem with each other right now. It's because you started. Hey, you started this whole thing. What happened? Remember the 72,000
Oh, there were seven. Oh yeah, I remember this. 72,000 people came in late July.
people that came from Morocco to Spain? Yeah, obviously it was a whole thing, but Spain deported like 70,000 people back, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yes, we did. Yeah, but our prime minister was like, to be sure, we're gonna be making border checks for anyone who's coming from Spain. Italy, we
They had to make border patrol checks, but I thought they were in the EU.
don't even share a border. Yeah, exactly, but
Smart.
airports still exist. So what did you do, Italy? Well, in the past, anyone coming from Spain, because they're from the EU, they can just go through
Yeah, because it's part of the Schengen Treaty.
our airports without border control. And now anyone coming from Spain gets stopped a lot at airports. Our prime minister wasn't happy with that and he told you to stop what you're doing. And we said no. We said that if you keep checking people from Spain, we're gonna check people from Italy. Well, our prime minister also said we do not care. So Spain, you're now gonna be checking people from Italy as well? Yep, so now it's annoying for anyone coming from Italy to here. There was just extra checkup at the airport. No,
Wait, but I thought these guys were EU countries. They had the Schengen Treaty. I don't know what's going on.
it's not that simple because we have something called Schengen, which basically means that anyone from the
yeah.
EU could just go to any country in the EU. But now this is affecting the whole agreement. As if we needed more problems in 2026. Italy and Spain, what's new
So
with
it
you?
seems like Italy and Spain are both violating the agreement. So I think this is a good, explaining video, doing that. And for our final shorts, it's Saudi, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and Turkey crazy.
Something huge was made today by Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, and Turkey. Crazy because they're
You know, respect to this guy because instead of putting the eyes on the flag, I'm not from Saudi Arabia, but I do know that symbol is pretty important. So I'm just gonna give a little clap to Omar for not putting the eyes on the symbol here.
three leaders met and they signed a deal that says that we would all be protecting each other. What do you mean?
But isn't Turkey already in NATO? I don't know why.
Basically, if any country attacks any of us, we all are gonna attack that one country. Yeah, and Saudi Arabia and Pakistan did have this deal before between them, but today we joined in, so it's the three of us. Yeah, this is huge. You got Saudi Arabia's money, Pakistan's nuclear weapons, and Turkey's military
Oh damn! This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be like a Muslim NATO.
size. That's crazy. Yeah, so I'm in NATO, so the NATO countries protect me, and now I'm in this one, which is like a mini Muslim NATO. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
exactly.
huge.
That's what I said.
Congratulations, guys. Something huge was made today.
So this is good. I like this one. I'm gonna give it a heart. And what does it say? Oh, we'll just blur that out. No. So basically, I like Omar. So let's go back to what happened here, and let's rate Omar. You know, I liked Omar, but I think the most popular videos didn't have the best quality as his new videos. So I'm gonna put him in A tier. He's still good though. I would definitely recommend you to watch him. And then we're gonna go to his story. I think you already know his story, but for a refresher, and if you don't know who his story is, you're living under a rock because you don't know what his story is. He's one of the most popular YouTube Shorts creators. So look at this. He has a ton of popular videos. So let's go here. He tapped back. So let's watch this one.
My twin brother Chris and I were 9 when we learned Morse code. We tapped messages under the dinner table.
Wait, how do you learn Morse code? I thought it was like if you did it on chips. I don't know.
When Mom told us to stop talking and tapped through the wall between our bedrooms every night. When Chris got into a car accident and the doctor said he'd never wake
Oh no, he would never wake up. That's bad. I have a little brother. I would die for my brother, because I wouldn't want anything to happen to him. So this is sad. This is starting out pretty sad.
up. I pulled up a chair next to his bed, took his hand, and tapped. Are you there? Nothing. But I came
No, he's tapping.
back the next afternoon and tapped again. Before I left, I always said the same thing. See you tomorrow, Chris. A week later, Chris's fingers twitched against mine, and I almost fell out of my chair. I grabbed a nurse, and she barely looked up. They're reflexes. It doesn't mean anything. I
Yeah, it could be reflexes, but
bought a notebook the next day and started writing down every single one. 4 months in, Mom watched me scribbling and said, "How long are you gonna keep doing this? Until he taps back." He's not gonna tap back. You're talking to a corpse. Dad lasted a few more
yeah, I feel like the dad and mom are being pretty negative, but they could be right though. I don't know.
months before he pulled me into the hallway. We need to talk about donating your brother's organs. His fingers move every time I hold his hand, Dad. The nurses said those are reflexes. Stop getting your hopes up, son. I don't care what the nurses say. You're not donating my brother's organs. But a week later, my parents called to have
No, don't donate the organs. Don't do that.
Chris transferred to a long-term facility to die and scheduled a meeting to sign the papers. The afternoon before the meeting, I tapped into his palm like always, but this time, something tapped back. Short, short, short. Long, long, long. Short, short.
Yo, he did it, and I know that because my mom and dad taught me to always know Morse code, like the SOS. You know, if I ever need help, it's short, 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 long, 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 short, short, short.
Short, short, SOS. I grabbed his hand. Chris, if that's you, squeeze once. He squeezed so hard my knuckles cracked. I stormed
Yo, let's go! Chris is alive! Dude.
into the meeting room and told them my brother just responded to me. The caseworker said, "This is very common with families who aren't ready to let go." My parents nodded. I grabbed the transfer papers off the table. You're not signing anything until you
Oh yeah, don't sign the papers. You won't sign the papers.
come see for yourself. I walked them to Chris's bed and grabbed his hand. Ask him anything. The caseworker asked what year it was. Chris squeezed out the answer. Count
Of course, it's like 2020.
to 5. 5 perfect squeezes. His mother's name, tapped out letter by letter. By the 10th question, she said, "He's still alive. We can't move him." Weeks later, I asked Chris what kept him fighting when everyone gave up. Heard Mom call me a corpse. Heard Dad say donate my organs. Heard all of them leave, except you. I asked why. I wanted to see you too.
This is a beautiful story. Great job, Chris. And you know what? I'm actually gonna do a victory dance now that Chris is able to be reunited. Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Turn on the lights, baby. Okay. That's enough fun. Let's go back to the shorts and see another one of his most popular shorts. Here it is. That's not Captain Hopkins. And why is there a huge gap between them? 77 million views and 37 million views. Whatever, this might be a good story. So let me see this.
The flight attendant slipped me a napkin that said, "The pilot isn't who he says he is. Meet me in the back to talk." I knew she chose to tell me because of the military dog tags around my neck. I folded the napkin and slid it into my pocket, and that's when the captain's voice came over the intercom. "Good morning, folks. This is Captain Hopkins, expecting smooth skies to Chicago." But something was wrong. I could feel it in my bones. I waited
I don't know how something feels
2 minutes and casually walked to the back, not knowing what to expect. The flight attendant was there with a man holding up a
Oh, like, this is like a mission or
police
something?
badge. The man whispered, "I'm glad you're here. I'm an undercover cop." I knew something was wrong straight away. The flight attendant whispered, "I've flown with Captain Hopkins for 6 years. I don't exactly know what's wrong, but I know that's not Hopkins, and we're flying the wrong way." She showed me the flight map of where we were heading. The plane is heading
Wait, they're heading to an abandoned island? I think everyone's gonna die there. There's gonna be no
toward an
food.
abandoned airport. I leaned over the map. My body was pumping with adrenaline because it was the perfect place to crash a plane. There's an empty space above the pilot's room. I can climb up and listen to what the pilot and co-pilot are planning through the ceiling. Take my number. If you can tell there's something fishy going on, text me one word. Now. That's the signal to move. And to distract everyone
Honestly, I think these are hijacked.
while I climbed above the ceiling, the flight attendant made an announcement on the speakers to tell everyone to keep their seatbelts on. Through the cracks, I could hear 2 men in the pilot's room talking. 15 years ago today, our brother died because of Captain Hopkins.
Okay, I knew he was terrorist, but what happened?
Now we get to crash his plane with him tied up on it while we impersonate him. I texted the undercover cop. Now, the cart slammed into the pilot's room door, and the cop kicked it open. I dropped through the ceiling and tackled the fake pilot out of his seat. The cop pinned the co-pilot to the floor. The flight attendant grabbed the radio. "Mayday, our pilot is gone. We need help landing right now." She looked at me. "Find Hopkins, the actual pilot. He has to be on this plane somewhere." I sprinted to the back of the plane, checking every door. I yanked open the closet next to the bathrooms, and Captain Hopkins was inside with his hands tied and
No, they treated the pilot like that?
tape across his mouth. I ripped the tape off. "Get me to the controls." He ran to the front and dropped into the pilot's chair. He grabbed the wheel.
Wait, I thought there was 2 pilots. Like, where's the
"Tower,
co-pilot?
this is the real Captain Hopkins. I'm landing this plane." When we finally landed, the cops dragged the brothers off in handcuffs. The flight attendant came up to me in the aisle. I pulled the napkin out of my pocket and held it up. "You saved 200 lives with this." She smiled and took it back. The flight
Okay, this is a good story. I love this. And there's one thing that the animation is so smooth and crisp, and I think me and a lot of other people take this for granted, that the animation is smooth and crisp. Like, it's not like what you see with other YouTubers. Like, the animation is crisp, so and smooth, like Zacty Films. So I think this is a good channel. In our last short, here it is. Our teacher died in class? Oh no, I want to see this.
Our class was completely out of control when our teacher, Mrs. Butte, looked at her phone, let out a huge scream, and dropped to the floor. She was my favorite teacher, so I ran to her first. "Are you okay?" The school nurse rushed in and carried her out while we sat there in shock. And a few minutes later, the principal came back with tears running down his face. "Mrs. Butte has passed away. It was
When she passed away? That's scary. But the principal looks sus. I don't know.
a heart attack." Kids started crying. "And we have a visitor." A random man stormed in with a clenched fist. "How dare you kill my wife?" The whole class froze. We were being accused of killing our teacher,
Wait, what? They killed a teacher?
and we had no idea why. "How could we have killed our teacher?" I shouted. The man blocked the door, jabbing a finger at my chest. "You kids stressed her out, always stressing her out. Nobody's leaving until I get justice for my wife." Then the door flew open,
I don't think that happened. The police is coming?
and cops rushed in. "Arrest those children!" As kids screamed, the principal wiped his eyes. She did tell me this was her worst class. She just started blood pressure medication from the stress. My body trembled. Had we actually done this? "That's enough. We're taking you all to the station," an officer said, reaching for his cuffs. The husband threw his hands up. "Finally, justice." But
I don't know about about you, but he's a good. I think. I don't know, but the husband looks sus. I don't know. The husband looks sus.
Something felt wrong. She'd been fine until she looked at that phone. So I whispered to my friend, "Wait, I have an idea." While the adults argued over who was guilty, I slipped to Mrs. Butte's desk and grabbed her phone. It was still unlocked, and when I saw the screen, I immediately screamed the same way she did, and the whole room went silent and turned to me. With shaking hands, I turned the phone around. I know how she died. This was the last thing she saw before
Wait, he knows how he died?
she had a heart attack. I hit play. It was her doorbell security camera, and in the video, it showed her husband kissing another woman. He said, "I should have married you, her hot sister, but she'll never know. He was cheating on
What? She was cheating? That's wild.
Mrs. Butte with her sister." The whole room turned to him. He backed against the wall. You don't understand. It was because of the kids, not me." But he clutched his chest and dropped to the floor just like she had. He blamed us for her death, but even his own heart called him a liar. Our class was complete.
Okay, no, the husband got it there. So, my final ranking for his story, I think the animation is smooth. The stories are great. I think this. I want to put this in S+, but you know, I have to put it in S along with Hussein. And finally, well, not finally, but before we get to our animation YouTuber, we're gonna look at Dylan Page. So let's go right over here and do Dylan Page, because he does a lot of shorts. He usually does videos, but he does news. So let's go to his most popular short to see what he has in stock. I want to see the world's most dangerous VR headset.
It is almost unbelievable. But the world's first VR headset that literally
How does it kill you in real life?
kills you if you die in the game has just been created. The man who invented it, Palmer Luckey,
And why did his story make this? Why did his story make this? And why is there only 712 likes?
is a leader in VR, a government contractor, and the creator of Meta's Oculus headset. So this is the real deal. The headset is hooked up to 3 explosive charge modules that sit above the screen. The charges are aimed directly at the user's forebrain, and should they go off, would
So what this is saying is that the VR headset, oh, this is pretty dangerous.
obliterate the head of the user. He said he created it because
Oh,
only
it
the
looks
threat of
scary.
serious consequences can make the game feel real to you and every other person in the game. He even says that he wants to work on an anti-tampering model that cannot be removed or destroyed. So if you decide to put it on, there is
Oh, that looks
no
scary. I would
bloody
never
going
ever
back.
want to
Thankfully,
try
this
that.
headset
That
is
doesn't
not
look good.
commercially available yet. It is all
So I think this is a good. One.
It is all
Let's go back. Go to shorts and look. A ship just crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge.
a shit. It is almost unbelievable. But the world's first VR headset that literally kills you if you die in the game has just been created. The man who invented it, Palmer Luckey, is a leader in VR, a government contractor, and the creator of Meta's.
You know, you see.
It is almost unbelievable. But the world's first VR headset
Ooh, not this one, but this one's good. I like that one.
a ship
Oh, a ship crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge? That's not. Oh, that was 2025. But let's still
has
watch.
just crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. Here's what you need to know. Videos posted online show a massive Mexican Navy sailing ship with 145-foot masts smash into the underside of New York's Brooklyn Bridge while people on the ground start running away thinking it
Wait, why go under the ship if the ship's too big?
could crash into the walkways too. Its masts were sheared off, and to make things worse, there was 277 people on board at the time. And if you look closely, there was a number of sailors actually on the ship's
Oh, these things were too high, so that's.
masts at the time of impact, all lined up as a display holding hands. So when it hit, it was pretty devastating. 2 were killed because they had an over 100-foot fall, and 22 more were injured, with 19 of them having to be taken to hospital. Some insane pictures show after impact a bunch of them holding on literally for survival. Of course, as we know more, I'll keep you guys updated.
Okay, so Dylan Page, I think this is a good creator, but he was not as good as Omar. It like, you know, this was good, but I'll put him in B tier. He maybe like in the middle of A or B, but I'll put him B. Anyways, that is going to be all for today. I hope you have a great day, And make sure you like and subscribe to these channels, and make sure you like and subscribe to me. Bye for now, and check out my channel, and also check out the new video I posted. Bye.